Hong Kong and Thailand will be playing. Okay, friends, just wait for 50 minutes and then the match will be started and you can watch live on this YouTube channel. So please subscribe this YouTube channel for viewing live match between Hong Kong and Thailand. Keep in touch with us. And it's now 49 minutes remaining for the match to begin. The countdown has begun. And it's only 48 minutes remaining now. Be with us. This is the 6th match of ACC Eastern Region T20. And this match is being held on Thailand. Toss has not been yet, and the venue is Third Thai Cricket Ground, Bangkok, Thailand. And the players you can watch here. Players from Hong Kong and Thailand. Who do you think will win the match? Please comment below and subscribe our channel. One lucky viewer will get prize from us. And it's 45 minutes remaining now. SEC Eastern Region T20 Thailand vs Hong Kong. Zakat Khan and Harun Asad are top choices. SEC Eastern Region T20 Match 6 Thailand vs Hong Kong. Let's see what's going on here. Who is gonna win the toss? Can you guess? What do you think? Please comment on the comment section below and like our channel for live videos. We'll be broadcasting all the YouTube channels, all the cricket matches on our YouTube channel, so please be with us. Okay, we are going to do a live broadcast of Thailand and Hong Kong. Just wait for 40 minutes from now. Santo, Thailand won the toss and chose to bat. He says that Thailand has won the toss and chose to bat first. Who do you think will win the match? Comment. I'm with you and be with me for the live broadcast. Who do you think may win the match? Please comment below. I'm watching your comments. If Thailand wins today's match, then it's Hong Kong. You are with Hong Kong, thanks. If Hong Kong wins, then it will be tough for Nepal for getting to the next round. And if Thailand wins today over Hong Kong, then it's gonna be very interesting to see which team goes to the next round. I love Hong Kong players. And you can watch here who are going to play today's match. Hong Kong has been playing many matches with Nepal, Afghanistan, and Hong Kong players are very talented. I don't know that much about Thailand players, but I love to see Thailand giving tough competition with Hong Kong. And it's about 39 minutes remaining for the match to begin. Oh, it's 38 minutes remaining now. And it's about 36 minutes remaining. Let's see what's gonna be on the test. Mhm. Let's play music. We're going live about just 30 minutes later. Who do you think will win the match? Please comment below. Hey man. Okay, just wait for some minutes. Okay, just wait for some minutes. Okay, just wait for some minutes. Okay, just wait for some. We'll be broadcasting live on this channel, so please stay on with us. We're preparing for live broadcast. You can watch the live broadcast with us. Hong Kong and Thailand is gonna play for now. हङकङ र थाइल्यान्ड बीच खेल हुन गइरहेको छ अब केही बेरमा कृपया हामीसँगै रहनु होला Okay, Hong Kong and Thailand is going to play match and it's now only 28 minutes remaining so please bear with us अगर आप हमें देख रहे हो हांगकांग और थाईलैंड खेल खेलने जा रहे हो 28 मिनट के बाद हमारे साथ रहना Okay, the match begins after 25 minutes, so please be with us. We are going live. You can watch live with us. Who do you think will win the toss? And please comment below. The lucky winner will get prize from us. Share this live streaming to your friends and please subscribe below. You can win many prizes with us. Be with us. Watch this live streaming. So it's about 25 minutes remaining. I'm seeing here that my friend MD Simon is commenting on his language, but I cannot read those words. So please can you write in English? I think you are from Bangladesh. Am I right? MD Simon is watching us from Bangladesh. How many of you are watching me live? Can you please comment below? with your name and where are you watching from. Please comment on the comment section with your country name and where do you live. Match is going to be broadcast live from our page and this YouTube channel, so please be with us. Do like, comment and subscribe. Okay, it's just 20 minutes remaining for the match to begin. Stay tuned. Okay friends, match is going to begin soon. It's about 20 minutes, so just wait for the match to begin, and it's gonna begin soon. Okay, friends, the live telecast is going to begin soon, so please cooperate. Now it's just 15 minutes remaining. Let's see who is gonna win today. Who do you think will win the match today? Please comment in the comment section below and watch live with us. Subscribe for future videos. We'll be broadcasting live all the cricket matches. टॉस अभी होना बाकी है, थोड़ी देर बाद टॉस का रिजल्ट आएगा और उसके बाद मैं बताऊंगा. कीप इन टच विद मी. Singapore has won the match. Today's first match. Malaysia were bowled out for 1-1-1. So Malaysia's run rate has gone to minus, and Singapore is on the top of the group. Let's see this match between Hong Kong and Thailand. Thailand has won the toss and elected to bat. Thailand will be batting. Okay, we are going live now. The live begins now. Just wait for a minute.
around 3 minutes away from the start of our second of 2 games for the day. The hosts, Thailand, against Hong Kong. Thailand still looking for their first points. We've played 2 games, completely outclassed by Singapore and then Malaysia. They'll be hoping for a better show today. They've won the toss and chosen to bat first. One change for Thailand. Ismail Sardar is in for today's game. And for Hong Kong, I'm just taking a quick look through this lineup. It looks like they are unchanged from their opening victory against Nepal. A rather convincing victory too, bouncing back impressively from a 5-0 whitewash in Malaysia. A reminder that Hong Kong can be a little suspect sometimes when it comes to chasing down totals. Always prone to a collapse, a la the final game of their T20 World Cup qualifying campaign against Oman. Bilal Khan was the destroyer-in-chief that day. Sometimes vulnerable top and middle order. Now just 2 minutes away from the start of this much-awaited encounter, an important game for Hong Kong. No doubt the hosts coming in as underdogs. But stranger things have happened. As usual, it's Daniel Jacobs to open the batting, and he will be partnered by Wanchana. Do we have team sheets? Azaz Khan to start things off for the men in red and black. And we're all set. Here comes Azaz. On target as usual. They're going to scamper a leg by. Chance at the non-strikers. Seems like the ball just hit Daniel Jacobs there. There's been a lot of talk about net run rate so far in this tournament. Having said that, Hong Kong still do have a job to do. That's full. So worked away on the leg side towards fine leg. Thailand, of course, getting off to a very slow start in their last game. They'll be hoping for more from their top order. Worked away, and Wanchana is off the mark. Thailand with their first runs off the bat. Dan Jacobs along with Heno Jordan and Naveed, the key batsman for the hosts. A wide there. Azaz just trying to tuck up both batsmen. Perhaps just erring too straight in this opening over. A little bit of movement, though, on offer. Once again, just straying down leg. So a bit of an untidy start here from Ezaz. And again, third time he's done that in this over. He'll be a little disappointed. As skipper, he will want to lead by example. Something Malaysia did really well against Thailand. As I was saying, something Malaysia did really well against Thailand is give them nothing to work with. They choked them, and Thailand were only able to muster. Inside edge. That's over the top. Beautiful shot there by Dan Jacobs. Clearing his left leg and clearing mid-off. That's Thailand and his first boundary. It's 9 for no loss after the first over. And once again, off spinner and vice captain Kinchit Shah will be opening the bowling from the other end. Kinchit was quite expensive in his last outing. He was seen working overtime in the practice session yesterday with coach Trent Johnson. He was the last to leave the nets. Kinchit Shah, of course, will have a key role to play with the bat as well. But for now, he's pulling around the wicket to Wanchana. Keeps it tight. Tidy start here from Hong Kong's vice captain. Short over length this time. Unable to get it away so far. Wanchana. Fired in. Unable to get the required amount of timing on that. Smashes it straight into the ground. Pressure now on Wanchana. 4 dot balls in a row. And he goes over the top. Is this a chance? It sure is, and it's taken by cover running back. Wanchana unable to time that. First wicket for Hong Kong and for Kinchit. After less than optimal returns in the last game, Kinchit will be happy to pick up that wicket. Thailand, unfortunately, unable to build on a good first over. And once again, it's Heno Jordan at number 3. Some decent contributions from Heno so far in the tournament. Was a top scorer in the last game against Malaysia. However, it will be Dan Jacobs on strike as the batsman did cross. A dot to end. A successful over, a wicket maiden from Kinchit Shah. Thailand 9 for 1 after 2 overs. Ooh, it looks like he's just edged that down to third man. Perhaps deliberate. In any case, Heno Jordan is now off the mark as well. Hong Kong with their tails up, no doubt. A very impressive bowling performance in their first game against Nepal. Harun Arshad leading the way with 5 for 16, his best figures across formats for Hong Kong. A man of the match performance. Once again, Ezaz Khan erring a little too straight. That's the 4th wide he's bowled down the leg side. Just unable to find his radar so far. Like I was saying, Hong Kong with their tails up. Key contributions in the last game from Aftab Hussain, 3 for 14 for him. The evergreen Ehsan Khan chipping in with 2 for 18. Here's Azaz. No run there. A quick single, fumbled there at mid-wicket. Could have been interesting had he gathered. Six-3 offside field for Azaz Khan. That's tucked away on the leg side. Aftab Hussain cleans up at fine leg. Thailand looking a lot more busy and proactive so far in their innings than they were against Malaysia. Still early days, however, and they'll be looking to stitch together a partnership. And again, Azaz Khan. That's 5 times now. Usually so accurate. Just one of those days so far for Hong Kong skipper. Perhaps just looking for that early breakthrough. Thailand's hopes, no doubt, will rest heavily on the shoulders of Dan Jacobs and Hanno Jordan. He's tried to whip that away, sliding down leg, a half appeal from, I believe, the fielder at mid-wicket. Batsman crossover for a leg bye. It was keeper Scott McKechnie, in fact, who appealed for that decision. The end of the over now. Thailand 15 for 1 after 3. Oh, a chance there for mid-wicket there. Didn't quite carry. Expect the running between wickets to be sharp between these two. They both play for the same club in Bangkok, Southerners. A quick single this time, right on cue. And just correction. It's actually Heno Jordan. Double A. Around the wicket, Kinjit. Right on the money. Just one run off his bowling so far. Seems like the extra work in that net session with Trent Johnson has paid off. Johnston has paid off. Watchfully played. Jamie Atkinson runs in from long on. Just the 3 runs off the over. Steady start for Thailand. They're 18 for 1 after 4. Change of bowling. Mr. Man of the Match himself, Haroon Arshad, is into the attack. Fresh off a fifer. What can Haroon pull off today? He'll be coming over the wicket to Dan Jacobs. He starts with the wide. Perhaps it's just a little bit harder to bowl from the end that he's bowling from. Picking up exactly where Azaz left off. Six wides now from Hong Kong. And he's tried to York him. Cleaned up by the man at fine leg. Just a single. And that's skied up in the air. Easy chance in the covers. He makes no mistake. 2 down now, Thailand. Neat catch taken there by Jamie Atkinson. A simple chance really at this level. Heno Jordan walks back to the dugout for just 3. So not ideal here for Thailand. Losing both Wanchana and Jordan in the first 5 overs. And it's that man again, Haroon Arshad, with yet another wicket. He's now taken 6 wickets in 21 balls that he's bowled in the tournament. As if that wasn't enough, Harun's also made an impression with the bat. Very useful 27 yesterday. Running between the wickets, a standout feature of that innings. And a standout feature of Hong Kong's bowling effort so far has been all the wides down the leg side. That's the 7th wide that Hong Kong have bowled today inside 5 overs. Hong Kong, of course, pride themselves on their discipline and their fielding too. Looks like a bit of a slower ball there, and once again, yet another wide. 3rd one in this over. Dan Jacobs just eyeing up the leg side. It's a 5-4 offside field. Fuller. Oh, more indiscipline. He oversteps this time, and this is going to be a free hit. Just checking his footholds there. Dan Jacobs now with the license to swing. Is this the boost in momentum that Thailand needed? Very sloppy once again from the men in black and red. And it looks like he's got an inside edge on that and it's beaten Scott McKechnie. Down to fine leg for a boundary. Unlucky there for Harun Arshad. A good follow-up. Just tucking up Dan Jacobs. Nine runs off the over so far. A large chunk of them extras. And that goes down to long on for a single. Still 1 ball left in this over. The most expensive over of the innings so far. And there's a big shot by Naveed Pathan. Just clears the infield, and he picks up his first runs. After 5 overs, Thailand 30 for 2, 12 coming off that Harun Arshad over. The bowling card so far for Hong Kong. Relatively tidy start. Kinchit, the pick of the bowlers so far, keeping it tight in his 2 overs. Just conceding 3 runs for the first wicket. If you're just joining us, a reminder that Thailand won the toss and chose to bat first. Kinchit to continue. Final over of the power play. Thailand have certainly taken a more proactive approach today than they did against Malaysia. A much better power play. Can they end it well? Oh, and that's beaten his outside edge, just angled in and straightened. An appeal there from Scott McKechnie. As we see on the replay, just a little bit of purchase off this wicket. The rest of Hong Kong spinners will be licking their lips at the sight of that. The evergreen Ehsan Khan and Aftab Hussain yet to be given the ball. No doubt we'll be seeing a lot of them in the post-power play period. And again, right on the money there, Kinchit Shah. Hong Kong's vice-captain has really stepped up in this opening exchange. And again, oh, swing and a miss, an appeal. And yes, he's been given. It looked like once again, the ball angled in and just straightened. Let's take a look at that on the replay. Kinchit Shah with his second wicket. Dan Jacobs trying to go big. And yes, juggled at first by Scott McKechnie. Thailand now in a bit of trouble. 30 for 3. 2 balls left in the power play. Naveed Pathan still out there. And it's Bobby Raina. So, left-hander replaces left-hander. It will be Naveed Pathan, however, who's on strike. Apologies, Robert Raina is on strike. The batsman did not cross. Kinchit Shah on track to bowl his second wicket maiden of the day. Watchfully played there by Raina. And he's edged that away down to third man. Just a single. Spoils the wicket maiden. But a successful over for Hong Kong nonetheless. Thailand 31 for 3 at the conclusion of the power play. The story of the game so far, Dan Jacobs got into double figures, couldn't quite kick on. Not much of a contribution by anyone else, except for Mr. Extras. Kinchit Shah, right on the money. Just conceded 4 runs in his 3 overs and picked up 2 crucial wickets. As you can see there, wickets at regular intervals for Thailand, even though they have been able to score a little faster today. And a change in the bowling. This looks like left arm spinner Aftab Hussain. Had a great day against Nepal. Choked them in the post power play period. Raina and Batan, no doubt, have their work cut out for them. Here's Aftab. Tries to dab it away. No run there. Skipper Azaz cleans up at third man. It's off the back foot once again. Jamie Atkinson runs to his right from mid-off and cuts that off. Tidy start for Aftab. And it gets even tidier. 3 consecutive dot balls now. We've seen a lot of this throughout the tournament from Thailand. 3 to 4, sometimes 5 consecutive dot balls. It's an area of the game they definitely need to work on. Something their opponents today do really well. And right on cue. Yet another dot ball. So just 1 run coming in the last 11 deliveries for Thailand. And that's a maiden to kick things off for Aftab Hussain. He picks up exactly where he left off against Nepal. Hong Kong looking to put on the squeeze, much like they did against Nepal. And it's Kinchit to bowl out. Good move here by Azaz. He's still got 4 overs in the bank from Ehsan Khan. As you can see in that first game, Kinchit very expensive, leaking 36 runs. A much improved effort today, however. That's worked away off the back foot to the leg side. And a rare run of Kinchit Shah's bowling. He now has the pleasure of bowling to the left-handed Robert Raina. That's worked away, and it looks like it's beaten fine leg. Will that run away to the boundary? Yes, it does. A much needed boundary there for Thailand. And that's Robert Raina's first. Kinchit Shah just erring a little too straight this time. The first mistake that he's made today. And he's got 4 balls left in his spell. Can he finish it off well? Dabbed away by Raina. Third man. Cuts it off. That's punched off the back foot. Work for cover. Skipper Azaz Khan leading from the front there. Certainly saved at least 1 run. A big shot attempted. Intelligently bowled there from Kinchit Shah, just slowing it up. Robert Raina unperturbed by the fact that this is Kinchit's last over. And with that dot ball, that brings to an end a successful spell by Kinchit Shah. He completes his quota. He's taken 2 for 9. Thailand now 36 for 3. Scorecard so far, once again, Dan Jacobs, the only man to reach double figures, along with extras. On the bowling front, Kinchit and Aftab very tidy. The seamers, on the other hand, quite indisciplined. A series of wides down the leg side. Nonetheless, Hong Kong are in control of this game. And Thailand will need a partnership and some lusty blows. Naveed Patan on strike. And he eases that away to the left of cover. Naveed Patan's been starved of the strike in the last 10 or so minutes. Robert Raina enjoying the lion's share of deliveries. And those were the first runs of Aftab Hussein's bowling. Oh, that's just jumped on Raina a little bit. Right on the money once more. Through the covers, quick single, and he makes it. Mid-off, very deep on the circle there, Jamie Atkinson. Batsman never really looked in trouble. Raina home comfortably. Big shot attempted. Couldn't time it. Naveed Patan perhaps just getting a little frustrated with the lack of strike. Big shot once again. Doesn't time it. And just a single down to Jamie Atkinson at long on. Another tidy over from Aftab Hussain, just 3 off it. Naveed Patan, however, to his relief, finally manages to steal the strike. A reminder that Hong Kong have gone in unchanged. And Thailand, the home team, won the toss earlier today and chose to bat. See wickets falling at regular intervals. Thailand just unable to stitch together a partnership. And here's the man we were talking about, Ehsan Khan, who's cut away first ball. Just a single. Deep cover, doing great work there. Covered the line of the ball so well. Ran across to his left. Just a single. Hong Kong really do pride themselves on their fielding. A sharp fielding side. It's cut away once again. And once again, very sharp work there at backward point. Harun Arshad mopping up. Just a quick conference between Raina and Naveed Patan. And he beats him on the outside edge. As you can see on your screens, a slip in for Ehsan Khan. And a good move. Along with Ananta Krishna, Ehsan Khan, one of the best spinners on show in this tournament. That goes on with the arm. Using his experience here. The veteran off spinner. Flighted up this time. Yet another dot ball. Robert Raina. A very slow start from him. That's punched off the back foot. And once again, Robert Raina will steal the strike for the next over. At the halfway mark, Thailand are 41 for 3. As you can see on that scorecard, despite walking in after Naveed Patan, Robert Raina has enjoyed the lion's share of the strike. Naveed Patan slightly frustrated on a run of ball 6. Ehsan Khan starting strongly, as he usually does, just 2 runs of his first over. Aftab Hussain not making things easy either, just 3 runs off his 2 overs. That's a sweep, attempted sweep, signaled a wide by the umpire. Harun Arshad cleans up a third man. A big shot attempted by Naveed Pathan. It's a chance here for the man in the deep, and he takes a beautiful catch. Holds his balance. The man at deep square leg. We'll just get confirmation soon on who that was. But a fourth wicket now falls for Thailand. They're 43 for 4. Just as it looked like these two were trying to stitch together a partnership. Naveed Pathan, frustrated by lack of strike, holes out to the man at deep square leg. And it was Ehsan there at deep leg who took that catch. Naveed Pathan not getting nearly enough distance on that. He did have the right idea, however. A short boundary there on the leg side. Just could not clear it. And that brings Ziaul Haq to the crease. Zia, as he is better known to his friends and teammates. Is guided away to the right of backward point. Ziaul Haq off the mark and on his way. Robert Reiner. Yet another dot ball. The story of his innings so far. Having bided his time for 22 balls, it's imperative that Robert Reiner gets on with it. He's cut that away. Just a single to deep cover. As I was saying, having eaten up so many deliveries, Robert Reiner must go on. And he's got to put his foot on the accelerator sooner rather than later. Left alone by Ziaul Haq. How often do we see that in the shortest format of the game? Slip in place. Oh, it tries to work that away. Aftab was saying just getting some grip off the surface. As we take a look at that on the replay, just 3 runs off the over. Another tight one. A brilliant piece of bowling by the left arm spinner. Thailand's run rate now just over 4 runs and over. Not a very promising scorecard so far from the hosts. Robert Reiner, a slow 23 ball 9. Hong Kong spinners putting on the squeeze, suffocating the hosts much like they did to Nepal. It's not going to get any easier. Ehsan Khan for his second over. And again. Fielder at cover has been very busy today. And again. 3 in a row. Hong Kong getting loud now in the field. They can smell a wicket. Yet another dot ball. Ehsan Khan just shortening up his length. Robert Reiner perhaps caught a little wrong-footed. And yet another over. Robert Reiner begins with 4 consecutive dots. Make that 5. Ehsan Khan really tightening the noose around Thailand. Could this be a maiden? It absolutely is. Top-class stuff from Ehsan and Hong Kong. They're not giving anything away. 45 for 4 now. The scorecard looks exactly the same as it did 3 or 4 minutes ago. Ehsan Khan, 10 dots in his first 2 overs. Just 45 runs on the board after 12. Only 15 runs coming in the last 7 overs for Thailand. It's like their innings against Malaysia, but in reverse. Thailand getting off to a much better start today in the power play. Unable to keep the momentum going. Hong Kong showing why many people think they have the best spin bowling attack in the tournament. Singaporean fans, I'm sure, will have something to say about that. That's worked away on the leg side. And finally, a run for Thailand. Ziaul Haq working that away. Aftab Hussain, of course, into his final over. Robert Reiner, fresh off a maiden, has a swing, misses it. Scott McKechnie makes no mistake. Thailand have lost half their side for just 46. So a scratchy innings there from Robert Reiner comes to an end. He departs for just 9, having eaten up 30 deliveries. Perhaps a blessing in disguise for the Thai, although Reiner would have been hoping to step on the accelerator after getting his eye in. And a left-hander to replace a left-hander. Apologies, it's actually Ismail Sardar who's walked out to the middle. The right-handed Ismail Sardar. What a day it's been once again for Aftab Hussain. 2 wickets to follow up his 3 against Nepal just 2 days ago. Slip in once again. That's shorter. Unable to do much with that. Sardar. Oh, has a big old swing at that. Unable to connect. But Thailand showing some intent. Ismail Sardar wants to get a couple boundaries away. The right intention there. Flatter. And that's a wide. That's full, and that's going away towards long off, who cuts it off pretty easily in the end. Hong Kong, as usual, very nimble in the field. In any case, Ismail Sardar is now off the mark. A big partnership here for Thailand. Let's work down the ground for a single. And that's the end of the over. 4 runs off it. Aftab Hussain completes his quota, conceding just 11 runs and picking up 2 vital wickets. The scorecard once again barely changing for Thailand, unfortunately. Only Dan Jacobs reaching double figures. He top scores along with extras. Ehsan Khan has been tight. Aftab Hussain has been tight. Kinchit Shah has been tight. Thailand unable to get the spinners away. And the trial by spin will continue. Ehsan Khan. Bowling to a 5-4 leg side field. Right on the money. On the pads, they scamper through. Oh, that was close. A more accurate throw, perhaps a direct hit, and Zia would have been in trouble. And there's 50 up for Thailand. A lot slower than they would have hoped for. And they've lost half their side in the process. Wrong-footed there, Ismail Sardar. Perhaps should have been on the front foot there. Unable to make any connection with that. Flatter, an arm ball. And he's got that away. Is that going to beat the man? Nope. Cover runs round to his left. Just 2. Has another swing. Once again, he does not connect. Down the track, easy work. And he's stumped. Scott McKechnie not making any mistake whatsoever. Ismail Sardar, a hyperactive innings there. tried to get on with it. Didn't quite work out today. Thailand now 6 down after 14 overs. Just 52 runs on the board. Ehsan Khan there with his first wicket of the day. He's conceded just 5 runs. Time running out now for Thailand. They would have been hopeful of a score around 110 at the start of the innings. Things just going from bad to worse for the hosts. Firiyapong, the new man at the crease. As you can see there on the on-screen graphic, just 3 runs, apologies, 3 boundaries in the entire innings for Thailand. No maximums. We had a couple of them 2 days ago. Waqas Barkat now comes on for his first bowl of the tournament. Decent amount of spin there. Collected at slip. Once again, getting good purchase on that Waqas. Waqas Barkat has perhaps spun it more than anyone else today. Certainly something in this pitch for the spinners. And he goes for that. It's big. Thailand with their first maximum of the day. Zia-ul Haq. Wonderfully picked up there to the left of deep mid-wicket and over the boundary. So Thailand just breaking the shackles a little bit. They're going to need many more. And that's cut away. Just a single to deep cover. All Thailand really need is one mini partnership, and they can get to that magical 3-figure score. Perhaps not a winning total, even if they do get to 100, but it gives them something to bowl at, it gives them some hope, and just saves their blushes at the very least. Off spinner Ehsan Khan with 1 over left. After this, Firiyapong not quite moving his feet there. Playing a miss. Still looking for his first runs. Once again, some purchase off the surface for Waqas Barkat. A better over for Thailand, however. 7 off that over. 5 overs remaining. It's 59 for 6. Zia-ul Haq now into double figures. A run of ball 11 for him. Firiyapong still new at the crease. Waqas Barkat just got an over and was able to extract some spin from the surface as well. Ehsan Khan with 1 over still left, and he's going to bowl it right now. Thailand still searching for their first boundary off Ehsan Khan's bowling, and they're not going to get it now. Yet another Ehsan Khan over starts with a dot ball. It's worked away for just a single. Bong. Apologies, that was Ziaul Haq. Oh, and he's cleaned him up there. He's done for his middle stump. Just turning in to the right-hander. Too good for Thailand's number 8. Let's take a look at this on the replay. Ehsan Khan showing his class once again. Good amount of flight. And an off-spinner's dream there. Spinning in from a 4th, 5th stump line. And he's castled. So yet more evidence that there is purchase for the spinners on this track. All the more reason why Thailand would have been hoping for a score in the region of 100 or 110 at the very least. And now, Nopon Cinnamon 3 is the new man at the crease. A mixed day for Thai cricket so far. The Thai women down at the Women's T20 World Cup in Australia, putting on a score of 150 before rain intervened to potentially rob them of another victory. Only their 2nd victory over a full member. Not to be, however. And we shift our focus back to the 3rd Thai cricket ground. A wide from Ehsan Khan. Right on target. Half-hearted appeal. It was probably just slipping down, definitely slipping down leg. Cinnamon 3 off the mark. He'll be looking to give as much strike as possible to Ziaul Haq. Last ball of Ehsan Khan's spell. And it's a quicker one. Straight down to Jamie Atkinson at long off. So 5 runs off that over. Ehsan Khan, a wonderful spell once again. 2 for 10 in his 4 overs. Thailand scoring at exactly 4 runs and over. They will be heavily reliant on Ziaul Haq for the final 24 balls of this innings. Vichanath Singh and Masid Fahim, the men to come, so not a lot of batting for Thailand. Thailand's dugout have been quiet throughout the innings. Perhaps just introspective, looking within, trying to figure out what they could have done better in this game. Just not enough runs on the board so far. Skipper Azaz returns for his second spell, and there we go. He picks up exactly where he left off from his first. Yet another wide down the leg side. Hong Kong will not be happy with this. Very surprising as well. From a team that prides itself on its discipline. That's straight down the ground. It clears mid-off, who was in the circle. And a much-needed boundary from Ziaul Haq. Certainly the pick of Thailand's batsmen so far. Lofted straight over Azaz Khan's head. No chance for mid-off running back. So 5 runs off the over so far. 5 deliveries left. Perhaps a little lucky that wasn't called a wide as well. Perhaps it just hit something on the way through to keeper Scott McKechnie. That's smashed away. Deep cover. Tidies up. Apologies, deep extra cover. Runs to his left to tidy up. Sent him on 3. What can he do? At the very least, we'll be looking to give the strike back to Ziaul Haq. Only manages to dig it out. Harun Arshad just warming up, down by fine leg. An appeal for LBW, and it's given. It did look plumb. Just angled in to send him on 3 and straightened. We're going to take a look at that on the replay. I think we're going to find, however, that was a relatively straightforward decision. Perhaps a little controversial. We're hitting leg stump, at least in my opinion. That's 8 down now for Thailand. Just 69 runs on the board. Azaz Khan will be happy to finally pick up a wicket. Skipper Azaz Khan, usually unnervingly accurate, has just been a little off his game so far today. Although there is a very generous breeze blowing from my right to left. Thailand, however, running out of time, running out of wickets. Ziaul Haq running out of partners. Harun Arshad in action at third man. Just edge down to him for a single. 70 for 8 with 3 overs remaining. Vijaynath Singh, Thai skipper, deciding to take a single off the last ball. Perhaps not the wisest choice. Ziaul Haq, as you can see, 18 of 16. Has looked the most comfortable of Thailand's batsmen. Ehsan Khan, Aftab Hussain and Kinchit Shah, suffocating Thailand with their accurate spin. No partnerships to speak of really, the highest one being 13 between Robert Raina and Naveed Pathan. Wickets, as you can see, falling at regular intervals. It's Harun Arshad once again. 6 wickets so far in the tournament. He's averaging around a wicket and a half every single over he bowls. Not too bad. Quite a decent return. He runs in over the wicket to Vichanath Singh. Oh, and he tucks him up. Vichanath just looking for a little bit of room, perhaps to nudge that away on the offside. Deadly accurate from Harun Arshad. A short ball. Some aggression from Harun Arshad. Hong Kong not just looking to contain and bowl dots. They're trying to dismiss Thailand. Vichanath tries to back away. Doesn't get any bat on that. 3 consecutive dot balls to start the 18th. Further evidence that perhaps it wasn't a wise call to take a single off the last over. Ziaul Haq just walking down to have a word with the skipper. And again, tries to back away to create some room. Unable to get that through the offside. Straight back to Harun Arshad. The comeback from him after conceding 12 in his first over. Once again, backs away, unable to make any contact whatsoever. The dot ball tally just adding up here for Thailand. Last ball of the over. And he gets a maiden. Another play and miss. Beats him on the inside edge this time. Thailand, with just 2 overs remaining and 2 wickets remaining, have 70 runs on the board. Ziaul Haq, starved of strike throughout that Harun Arshad over, will be desperate to get a couple away. That worm from Thailand, not really going anywhere, stalling after the power play. Too many W's, not enough boundaries. Vichanath Singh comes running down the track from the non-striker's end. Once again, the Thailand skipper eager to get back on strike. A curious strategy. Zia Hawk rightfully turning him down as he looks leg side. A man at deep backward square leg. Another man at deep mid wicket. And another man at long on. In fact, there's also a deep fine leg. Four fielders on the leg side boundary. Hong Kong more than happy to give away the single. Ziaul Haq, he's going to try and double up. Not at all. No chance. Jamie Atkinson runs in from long on to cut it off. That brings Vichanath Singh back on strike. Great captaincy here from Azaz Khan. Recognizes that Ziaul Haq is the danger man. Not trying to do anything fancy. Just trying to get him off strike. And it's not very easy to run twos. It's a relatively small outfield here at the Third Thai cricket ground. Backs away once again. Vichanath Singh, an action replay. Unable to get any bat on that. Just 9 deliveries left. This time he gets it away. Just a single. But that brings Ziaul Haq back on strike. A short ball. Umpire signals 1 for the over, but they keep him quiet. We don't often see that from Azaz Khan nowadays. Has just lost a yard of pace in the last couple of years. A much better second spell, however, from Hong Kong's skipper, who seems to have found his radar. Short once again. Ziaul Haq gets it down to deep mid-wicket for a single, and he will retain the strike for the next over. Just 6 balls left. Thailand 73 for 8. A look at the bowling card. 5 main bowlers used for Hong Kong. Just the 1 over for Waqas Barkat. Got a lot of purchase, but also conceded 7. Harun Arshad. His 2 overs having gone for 12. And it looks like he's going to finish off. Six wickets in the tournament so far. He'll be looking for number 7 and perhaps number 8. Ziaul Haq giving himself too much room. And that's a legal delivery, so just 5 balls left now. And it looks like he squeezed that away. It's not going to go to the boundary. They're trying to come back for two. A slightly more accurate throw there from Kinchit Shah. Might have had Zia-ul Haq struggling. In any case, he moves on to 22. The only positive for Thailand today in this innings has been Zia-ul Haq. Some stubborn resistance. It could come to an end. Jamie Atkinson is trying to run in. It lands in between Jamie Atkinson and skipper Azaz in the covers. Lucky to get away with that one, Zia-ul Haq. But he's now off strike. It's Vijayanath again. He's been... Thai skipper certainly trying to get a move on here. Hasn't been easy. Three balls left. A slower ball deceives Vijayanath Singh. He's still able to edge that down to short third man for a single. Charges down the track, Zia-ul Haq. Intelligent bowling there from Harun Arshad. Just dragging his length back a little bit. Looked like he might have just changed up his pace too. Just one delivery left now for Thailand. They're going to fall short of their score, of the score that they accumulated against Malaysia. Last ball of the innings. Once again, a play and a miss. So Thailand, they end on 77 for 8. Zia-ul Haq with 23 of 26. A quick look at the scorecard. Zia-ul Haq and Dan Jacobs, the only Thai batsmen to get into double figures. Zia-ul Haq remaining unbeaten but starved of the strike towards the end of the innings. Thailand finishing on a less than satisfactory 77 for 8. 16 extras for the Hong Kong bowlers, a lot of them coming in the first in the power play period. Azaz Khan made a good comeback, however, 1 for 23 in his quota. Hong Kong spinners, relentless, however. They strangled Thailand and never took their foot off the throat of the hosts. And we're going to take a short innings break. Join us in 10 minutes for Hong Kong's chase. If you like what you've heard so far, you can always follow me on Twitter at JCricketDude. I'll see you in 10 minutes. So we're almost ready to get underway here at the Third Thai Cricket Ground for Hong Kong's chase. If you're just joining us, Thailand were only able to muster 77 in their 20 overs. Needless to say, a relatively simple chase for Hong Kong. However, the pitch is offering some purchase for the spinners. And once again, it will be Nazakat Khan opening for India. India? Where did that come from? For Hong Kong. Clearly the heat getting to me at the Third Thai Cricket Ground. And Nazakat will be partnered by Shahid Wasif. And we're all set for the first ball of Hong Kong's chase. A wise move to open with spin. Here's Senam on 3, an appeal, first ball, a loud appeal. Was that just sliding down leg? We'll find out on the replay. Oh, very close there. That actually did look out. Good fortune there for Shahid Wasif. Perhaps just pitching outside off. Good start here from Senam on 3. Once again, slog sweep attempted. Makes no connection. Don't be surprised if we see spin from both ends here from Thailand. Long off now in the circle, and he clears long off just as he walks in. A chance here though for Robert Reina. A great effort there, a good piece of fielding. Wasn't able to take the catch, but he does save 2 runs. Very interesting there. Robert Reina had just come in from the deep. Shahid Wasif no doubt tempted to clear him. Just about getting away with that. Oh, that one just bouncing on Shahid Wasif. So a spirited start so far from Thailand. Thailand probably one too many runs short. And Shahid Wasif cannot pierce the cover region. However, overthrows let him off the hook. He crosses over for a single. He will keep strike Heading in to the second over. Thailand, 3 for no loss. Apologies, Hong Kong, 3 for no loss. A promising start there from Senamontre, creating a chance the very first ball of the game. Should have had a wicket in my opinion. Okay, let me adjust. Ziaul Haq bowling from the other end, and it looks like that might be a wide, just waiting for the signal from the umpire. Nope, it's leg byes. That brings Nazakat Khan on strike for his very first ball. So boundary first ball for Nazakat Khan. He's on his way. Apologies, just a minor sound issue there. All good now. Use of the feet by Nazakat. And it looks like he's found the gap for his second boundary. And the second one of the over. Making it look easy, Nazakat. Coming off a quick fire 48 in the last game. And a big shot straight over the top. And it's gone all the way for 6. Straight over the head of the bowler, Ziaul Haq, and what looks like a mid-off. So after a quiet first over, Hong Kong putting their foot on the accelerator, looking to close this off as quickly as possible to up their net run rate. Hong Kong, of course, their next two opponents, Malaysia and Singapore, the red-hot Singapore. If you're just joining us earlier today, Singapore put on a dominant performance against Malaysia, winning by a massive margin of 128 runs. We've said this before, and we'll say it again. Hong Kong lost 5 in a row to Malaysia in the Interport series that preceded this tournament. Earlier today, Singapore in their second game of the tournament showing perhaps why they should be considered favorites to finish first. We're still only halfway through here at the ACC Eastern Region T20. That ball just falling short of Robert Reina at mid-off. Senamontri continues to create chances. And there we go, a well-deserved wicket. Shahid Wasif trying to go over the top, only manages to lose his leg stump. Thailand with their first wicket. As we look at that replay, just backs away a little bit, chops it on actually, gets an inside edge, Senamontri mixing things up really well. A little more luck and he'd have more than one wicket by now. And out strides Hong Kong vice captain Kinchit Shah. So left hand, right hand opening combination here at the crease for Hong Kong. Arguably Hong Kong's two best batsmen at the crease right now. If Thailand can break this partnership and break it early, they will send a few jitters down the spine of the Hong Kong dugout. They should still make this total comfortably, but Thailand with a chance to ruin some averages. Watchfully played, Kinchit off his first ball. What an 18 months it has been for Kinchit, going from strength to strength, both with ball and with bat. Consecutive centuries at the Cricket World Cup Challenge League in Uganda. And he's off the mark. I had the pleasure of speaking to Kinchit just yesterday, someone I actually played with at the age group level in Hong Kong. And he's lost a lot of weight in the last 18 months or so. 15 pounds, he was saying, he's lost. He's a lot leaner. A couple of key contributions in the the T20 World Cup qualifiers in the UAE. Kinchit Shah, one of Hong Kong's most reliable batsmen. Just a short delay as we adjust the side screen, and that side screen doesn't move very fast. Some rusty wheels. Here's Senamontri. Flatter. And that's a misfield there in the covers. Nazakat Khan comes back for two. Sloppy there from the hosts.
So much, man. Oh my god. Gotta go back.
And that closes out the over, just 3 runs off it, a successful one. The wicket of Shahid Wasif. Hong Kong, 21 for 1 after 3. As we can see, Nizakat Khan getting off to a quick start once again, laying in to Ziaul Haq. Sent him on 3, however, very impressive with his left arm spin. Could have had a wicket first ball of the game. Not to be, however. We've got a change in bowling. It's Masid Fahim into the attack. An interesting change, given the amount of purchase that the slower bowlers are extracting from this pitch. Just 57 runs required now for Hong Kong. Run rate, no issue. Masid Fahim's got a slip and pace in place. Looks like Heno Jordan at slip. Down the leg side. Seen a lot of extras bowled from that end. This time, however, there isn't much of a wind blowing across the ground. I really wish there was. It is an absolute furnace here at the Third Thai Cricket Ground. Masid Fahim looking to find his radar. Another wide. Over the wicket once more. Tucks him up. Just a mid-pitch conference between Kinchit and Nizakat. False run up. And again, that is the third wide of the over. Just one legal delivery so far from Masid Fahim. It's turning into a very long over for Thailand. Fuller, this time, a full toss, unable to beat mid-off, however. Kinchit Shah sets high standards for himself, would be disappointed with that. A boundary for the taking, unable to capitalize on that. So a bit of an untidy start here from Masid Fahim. Still searching for his radar. Perhaps Nazakat Khan will be looking to capitalize on some of this wayward bowling. Off the back foot, straight into the cover region. That's short and that's put away. Very risky there. Remains to be seen if he beats the fielder in the deep. He does not. Oh, no, he does. My eyes have failed me once again. Another boundary for Nazakat Khan. Nazakat now moving into the 20s. 20 off just 9 balls. Another quick start. Use of the feet. To no avail, however. Just a run. Sorry, just a dot. Nazakat Khan, an increasingly important player for Hong Kong in the absence of Anshuman Rath and Babar Hayat for two very contrasting reasons. Anshuman Rath, of course, trying to qualify for India. He's currently playing some regional cricket in Vidarbha. And for those of us who have seen Anshuman Rath in action, it wouldn't come as a surprise if he was able to break into Vidarbha's team when he does qualify for them. In any case, back to the action at the Third Thai Cricket Ground. Hong Kong 29 for 1 after 4. The scorecard so far has been dominated by Nazakat Khan. He's on 20. Kinchit Shah will be looking to get a couple runs himself. Perhaps a cheeky not out. With the ball, the pick of the bowlers clearly has been Senamantri, creating a lot of chances. Could have had more than just the one wicket. And he looks all set to continue. Just turned away. It's a wide. In fact, down the leg side. Batsman scamper through for a single. It's probably the only time that Senamantri has erred so far in this innings. And now he has the unenviable task of bowling to none other than Nazakat Khan, who's in a special mood today. Cautiously played to Thai skipper Vichanath Singh in the cover region. Every chance of a wicket here for Senamantri, who's been very impressive thus far. Flights it up, it's a full toss. It lands between the man at mid-wicket and long on. Didn't quite get it, but just enough to pick up 2.
Play and a miss.
A play and a miss once again. Cinnamon 3 has really mixed up his pace really well in this innings. Not the first time we've seen a failed slog sweep from Hong Kong's batsman. Nizaka tries to go over the top once again. Square on the offside. A rather fortuitous boundary, but a boundary nonetheless. Nizaka, his score now moves on to 26. Hong Kong now almost halfway there towards their target of 78. Vichanath in the covers makes no mistake. And that's a slog sweep. It looks like it's gone all the way. Yes, it has. Nizakat Khan finishes off the over. The maximum. It's now 43 for 1 Hong Kong. Thailand still have 1 over to survive in this power play. Not the easiest one. And harsh on Cinnamon 3, who until then had been so impressive in this spell. Nizakat now moves on to 32 of just 17 balls. 4 boundaries, 2 maximums. He's looking good. Kinchit, on the other hand, he's only faced 4 deliveries, still trying to find his feet at the crease. Kinchit will know, however, that with Nizakat in such a mood, all he has to do is give the strike back to the swashbuckler. Just another 35 runs for Hong Kong to record a resounding victory over the hosts. Naveed Pathan now with his medium pacers. Yet another medium pacer bowling from that end has begun with a wide down the leg side. And again, consecutive wides. You can change the name, you can change the bowler. The result is the same. Much like Masid Fahim started with consecutive wides, Naveed Pathan has unfortunately followed suit. Tries to swing that away on the leg side. Signal from the umpire is a leg bye. Sounds strange, but sometimes as a batsman, it's actually very frustrating when the bowler keeps delivering wides, especially at the start of your innings, where you want to feel bat on ball. Kinchit Shah, no doubt, will be itching to get his first boundary away. And that's eased away over backward point. Beautiful timing there from Nazakat Khan. A bit of a check shot there, but he got more than enough for it to trickle past the boundary ropes. And that's 50 up for Hong Kong with 4 balls still left in the power play. Nazakat Khan making this look easy. Good start to the tournament for him. Goes down the track again, it's a chance, and it is taken. It's juggled, but eventually it is taken. 2 wickets down now, Hong Kong. Nazakat, the entertaining Nazakat, departs for 36 of 19. He certainly did his job as Hong Kong try to up their run rate. Smart bowling there from Naveed Patan. He saw Nazakat coming down the track, just bowled it a little wider. Nazakat unable to get enough power into that. And straight to long off, I believe, for Thailand's second wicket. And Jamie Atkinson now strides to the crease. An interesting change of batting order. Harun Arshad, if you cast your mind back to Hong Kong's last game, walked in at number 4. Jamie, no doubt, however, is in desperate need of some time out in the middle, having just returned from a long hiatus. Jamie, of course, a PE teacher, a physical education teacher in Hong Kong. Missed the T20 World Cup qualifiers as well. He'll be looking to field bat on ball and get a cheeky little not out. Just lets that one go. First up. No pressure on Jamie here. The required run rate, less than 2 runs and over. Naveed Patan successful in this, his first over. And Jamie is off the mark. It's just going to be a single. An opportunity here for Thailand with 2 new men at the crease, just to drag things back a little bit. A low full toss, flick down to fine leg for a single. Kinchit keeps strike. That's the end of the power play. Hong Kong 52 for 2. A look at the scorecard. Nazakat just dismissed in the last over by Naveed Patan. Hong Kong, of course, with a lot of batting to come. Harun Arshad, Scott McKechnie, many more still to come. Senamon 3 has been the pick of the bowlers, picking up a wicket. Naveed Patan also chipping in. Scoring worm, not looking too good for Thailand right now, but they have picked up 2 wickets, dismissing the openers. As you can see from that graphic, the required run rate, not an issue, not at all. Kinchit Shah now on strike. Skipper Vijaynath Singh is going to have a go. Oh, and that one just kept low. Perhaps something to watch out for in the remainder of the tournament. Two very one-sided games today, no doubt. Having said that, with the deteriorating pitch here, an interesting subplot developing. Kinchit Shah, unperturbed, pierces the gap between cover and extra cover for his first boundary. Hong Kong now just 22 runs behind. Shoulders just drooping here for Thailand. Hong Kong marching towards an inevitable victory. Kinchit Shah turns the strike over to Hong Kong's ex-captain, Jamie Atkinson. Jamie, of course, has played a variety of roles for Hong Kong. He's opened the batting before. And for the vast majority of his playing career, he's also been Hong Kong's keeper. Scott McKechnie, however, has taken over in recent times. Scott McKechnie, certainly one of the more accomplished keepers in this tournament. Here's Vichnath Singh to Jamie. Tries to nudge it away for a single. And it looks like he's beat Robert Reina there at mid-off. A powerful shot off the back foot for Jamie Atkinson. That will make him feel better. Once again on that replay you can see the placement impeccable. And now Hong Kong are just 17 runs away from a resounding victory in this, their second game at the ACC Eastern Region T20 tournament. A reminder that the top two teams in this five-team tournament will progress to the final round of qualifying for the Asia Cup. Hong Kong will want to be one of those two teams, and with shots like that, it would take a brave person to bet against them. Jamie Atkinson with his first maximum, straight over Vichnath Singh's head. He moves into double figures, 11 off 5 he is. Hong Kong now 67 for 2, marching towards victory. Scorecard so far, quick start by Nazakat Khan. Jamie Atkinson getting in on the act as well. Sent him on 3, and Naveed Patan, the only wicket takers for Thailand. And that's slogged up in the air. It's going to clear mid-wicket. But it won't run away to the boundary. 2 runs nonetheless. Just 9 runs required now. Naveed Patan. Can he add to his tally of 1 wicket? Not with deliveries like that. Sliding down leg. Easy pickings for Kinchit Shah. He's too good to miss out on that. Another boundary for Kinchit. Hong Kong now just 1 hit away. A 5-4 leg side field for Naveed Patan. And Kinchit still manages to find the gap between deep mid wicket and long on. Scores level now. Kinchit Shah just toying with Naveed Patan. Not the result Thailand would have been hoping for here. The gulf between them and the other 4 teams in this tournament being exposed. Just 1 run to win. Kinchit Shah on strike. And Hong Kong get it. That's an 8-wicket victory for Hong Kong. Doing it with more than 12 overs to spare. Handshakes all round. Thailand were never really in it. Got off to a better start today than they did against Malaysia before Hong Kong spinners choked them and didn't let their feet off Thailand's throats. A cheeky little not out for Kinchit Shah and for Jamie Atkinson. We take a quick look at the summary here. Like I said, Thailand 77 for 8. Couldn't quite get going. Ziaul Haq, really the only bright spot for Thailand, with a 26. Those top 3 names on Hong Kong's bowling card: Aftab Hussain, Ehsan Khan and Kinchit Shah, taking 6 wickets between them.
Okay, thank you for today.
The ultra-aggressive Nizakat, knocking off the runs. Senamontri, however, did create a few chances, perhaps deserved better than his 1 for 20.